Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next problem. In this problem, it has been said that in the camp there are 1600 people, and the provision is enough for 60 days. And if there are 1200 men, then how many days will be sufficient to go with the provision? So here we write men and days. In the first statement, there are 1600 men and the provision is sufficient for 60 days. And it has been asked that if there are 1200 men, then for how many days the provision will be sufficient. We suppose that it will be sufficient for X days. So if we see the problem, this is a problem of inverse proportion. Means if one quantity is increasing, the other is decreasing. Here we can see if the men increase, then the provision will be left for less days. So we draw here two types of arrows. One arrow is downside and other is upside. You can do otherwise. You can draw upside arrow here and downside here. It depends upon you how you want to write. So from the arrow we can see that 1600 is at the tail and 1200 is at the head. So we write 1600 over 1200, means the term which is on the tail is to be written on the upper side of the fraction, and we put equal sign here, and here the x is on the tail. We write x over 60 because 60 is on the head of the arrow. So from there we calculate the value of x. We keep x here and bring the 60 here. 60 will be multiplied with 1600 over 1200, and here will be left x. We can write it as in this way as well. X is equal to 60 multiplied by 1600 over 1200. So after simplification we get it as 80. So the provision will be sufficient for 80 days. So this is very simple problem, and very simple problem of inverse proportion. So see you in the next problem, and in the end we'll request you to subscribe to our channel if you like this video. Thank you very much.